Oh, and we are live. Okay. It's a bit late here in Portugal, but well, let's do this. Still, anyone is here? Okay. This. Hello there, Martin. Great seeing you here. And we already have people. Five. What's your scent of the night? Mine is Palo Santo by Carne Barcelona, a fantastic, boozy, warm milk fragrance. It has this warm milk accord, which is so delicious and realistic with gaiac wood, tonka bean. It's boozy, it's gourmand, it's delicious. It was my actually this one was my first niche fragrance alongside Costarella, but this one it's fantastic. I love this one. Palo Santo by Carne Barcelona. Hello, Alex. Hello, Robin. Yes, I'm okay. I returned from the north of Lisbon because, well, we are celebrating Carnival. So yeah, I'm still a bit tired, but well, I wanted to, just to chat with you just for a bit. Scent of the day, Calvin by Calvin Klein, vintage bottle. Oh, nice. I never smelled that one. By the fireplace. Love, love that one. The perfect cozy fragrance. Lunfelin, it's a nice musky vanilla scent. Actually, it's my favorite from the Atelier des Ors line. L'air du désert marocain, fantastic fragrance. I just finished uploading, but it's private. I will just upload tomorrow officially. But I talked about my top 10 most influential niche fragrances during my fragrance journey, and this one is one of them. I love this. It's dusty, it's spicy, it's dry. This amber, it's fantastic. It's a masterpiece from Andy Tower, so it's always a great choice. LDDM. And actually, right here, I have a fragrance that really surprised me. It's the best discovery of February. It's from House of Bulgari, and it is Pour Homme Soir. This fragrance, it's fantastic. It has tea, a tea note here. It has papyrus. It has a sweetness in here, but it's so good, so addictive, and yet appealing. It's fresh, and it has this tea accord very present. And with the papyrus, it's so unique, such a unique fragrance, very underrated because I didn't saw anyone talking about this, and I think this will be perfect for the upcoming spring. And I already been wearing this, and I think it's already one of my most worn fragrances, if not my most worn fragrance of this month of February. Like fantastic scent, fantastic, very soothing. It has this a relaxing effect, but it's fantastic. I love this one. Perhaps the best amber scent ever created. Yes, yes, that I could agree with you. Good evening. Yes, yes. L'air du désert marocain, it's out of this world. You definitely need to check it out. My hostess gave me Bulgari Man Extreme. I have yet to try that one. Um, have you tried any Navitus fragrance yet? Are you interested? I did not try any Navitus, and no, I'm not interested because it all of that seems very sounds very shady. Because the marketing, the bottles, like all of them, the marketing, the way that the bottle to Rojadov's Parfum Cologne fragrances, and it's too much of a coincidence just to be random. Everything looks very shady. I don't have any. I mean, I don't have any 100% certainties if it's a clone house or not. I just see some reviews here and there saying maybe, oh, this fragrance is related to this or that fragrance, but nonetheless, like it seems very shady, and I'm not very interested, to be honest. Olá, Sérgio! É muito bom ver-te aqui. Dar uma chance ao Santal Royal para. Santal Royal, fantástico. Eu comprei o Santal Royal em, em janeiro. Foi em janeiro. Foi naquele anúncio do OLX. Do you have any Gucci frags? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have Gucci Parfum 2, one of my favorite tea-based scents. I have Gucci Intense Oud, and I think that sums up. I don't think I have more Gucci fragrances, to be honest. No, I think it's just those two. Or at least I'm not. Nah, yeah, it's these two: Gucci Prom 2 and Gucci Intense Oud. Both fantastic fragrances. I think I will be purchasing Gucci Guilty Absolute in the near future. It's a fantastic leather scent with vetiver. Yes, it's very daring, it's very bold. Not for everyone, but nonetheless, I think it's a fantastic leathery scent. And I think Gucci did a fantastic job by releasing that fragrance. I mean, yeah, I think it will be discontinued, or if not, it's already discontinued because well, it's not very appealing. But I think it's a fragrance that stepped Gucci from the rest, and even it made Gucci to step away from that Gucci guilty line DNA. So I think it was a fantastic release. But well, nonetheless, prediction: YouTube perfumers hype will die down sooner than Aventa since its 150 ml size bottles. Even Wasps from the Loft are releasing their own perfume. Yes, I received. Yes, I'm a subscriber to Wasps from the Loft, and I received a notification where they are making their own perfume, and I think the nose behind it's the same lady who is behind 1460 Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't saw the video, but I was like, here we go. Okay, another YouTuber or another channel trying to release their own fragrance. Nothing wrong with that, but I think it's starting to be very saturated, to be honest. I'm not opposed to reviews releasing frags. I just don't believe that they can benefit from them. Uh, I don't have anything against that, to be honest. Just in my personal opinion, I would not do that, or at least if I would do that, and I already talked about this a lot during other live streams, that if I will release my own fragrance or my own fragrance line, then my channel it's done because it's very hard to be unbiased when you have your own brand, like you want to promote your own brand, and then how come you have legitimacy to talk about other brands and talk about your own brand as well? I mean, it's hard to deal with that. And so I think either you are a YouTuber or you want to create your own brand, and nothing is wrong with that. If you want to have both, more power to you. I mean, nothing against that, but it's just me. I think if you are doing one thing, then I think you should just focus on that thing. But well, that's just my 2 cents about that. I bought for the Manly sample set from Lucky Scents. What do you think about their fragrances? Very unique brand, actually, and they received quite some hype when they first released. I mean, back what 2017, 2018, they received a lot of good feedback, but then they kind of vanished. They are a fantastic Australian brand. My favorite, I have also the sample set, and my favorite is Bartnikov, the one who has oud in it. It's fantastic. Mr. Purple's Hat Bortnikov, I think it's the name. But I think now they changed it. I think it's now it's just Bortnikov or something like that. It was my favorite. Also Maduro, it's quite good. And the fragrance that I did not like. It's not that I did not like, but it was a bit disappointing because it's very similar to other ambers out there, which is Amber Absolutely, and that received very good feedback back then. But really, I mean, it's good, but it's just another amber. scent that didn't do nothing for me actually, but nonetheless, a very solid house overall. So yeah, not interested in any reviewers frags other than the single purchase I made of Vendetta from Peter. Oh yeah, like I think Peter, it's one of the few, if not the only one who, from day one or from day zero, like from years, he's been working on releasing his own perfume, but he's the one who's making them, and I really respect that. I saw just a gossip. I saw some comments on Facebook. It was a couple of weeks ago about Peter's brand, but I think he was inspired in what's that Italian brand? Not Cami, although the bottles share some similarities, the caps with Cami, um, but Cami blending, but it's not that one. It's now I'm forgetting the name, but I think he got some inspiration from another Italian brand, and people were bashing him for that. Like, Jesus, you will not appeal it to everyone. Hello, Dark User. Have you tried Gucci Memoir? Yes, I did. I really did not like it because it had a plasticky feel right in the opening, and it was so, I mean, did not have any kind of feeling. Like right in the opening, it's when the perfume wants to tell you that I'm here. I want to impress you. I want to know you, and Gucci Memoir, it's like just flat opening, plasticky flat opening. It was very weird. I mean, at least on my skin, it was very disappointing. I was expecting something unique, in the same vein of Gucci Guilty Absolute. And overall, what Gucci is doing, it's quite unique from the mainstream, more trendy releases. But this one was a disappointment. Like very plasticky, very unnatural. Doesn't need to have a natural feel, but nonetheless, it's very plasticky, very chemically smelling. Like, I did not enjoy it that much. People say that it's similar to a grandma's purse or whatnot. I don't get that, but still, not my cup of tea. I will keep buying Russian Adams. Uh, oh man, that's a lot. I never tried. Well, no, I'm lying. I tried. I think it's Siberian musk or Russian musk. One of the musks. It was fantastic. I find it so strange that the perfume of Gucci Guilty Absolute is Monitas. It's like Justin Bieber doing a jazz song. That's so true. That is so true. I was mind blowing when I discovered that Moritas had done that fragrance. Nothing related to Moritas actually, but hey, I mean, finally some decent, unique fragrance that was made by Alberto Morillas. But yes, it was mind blowing. Nothing beats vintage Amber Absolute. I actually already tried Amber Absolute, not the vintage, not the first formulation, but and it was really good. Although I have other fantastic ambers. I mean, Ambra Aurea by Profumum Roma, L'air de Désert Marocain. I think these two fragrances stand up. Have you heard of the house Gepperly? Never heard. Are they American? What kind of brand it is? Have you tried Diptyque Philosophikus? Yes, I did. The best fig fragrance out there. It's creamy. It has a very realistic fig note. And it's quite green. It's perfect for the upcoming spring, actually. It's a fantastic scent from Diptyque. They have a scent called Imperial Number 8 that is fantastic. Reminds me of DHI and DHB. Oh man, okay. Oh, so I need to check that one out. Um, Still, I'm curious to see how it was a reformulation of the Your Homme Intense and the Parfum version. Your Homme Parfum, it's my favorite designer scent, but well, I think I need to change it and replace with another one. Hello, Professor X. Great seeing you here. Any favorite fragrances from House of Caron? Um, yes, one. Parfum Sacré. Fantastic scent, resinous, balsamic. Ah, man, it's wonderful, wonderful. It's marked towards woman, I think, and for me it was really mind blowing because it's really unisex, if not more masculine. And it's a fantastic scent. Parfum Sacré, it's wonderful, but also you have L'Anarchiste, which I think is getting it will be discontinued. You have Caron pour un homme, which is a one of the best lavender fragrances, and you can buy it for a very affordable price. So Caron, it's a great house. Just got Lyric Man, fantastic to me, yes, Lyric Man was my first homage, and it's the reason why I love rose-based scents. Lyric Man, it's no one of the most masculine rose fragrances, and it's so well done. It's simply out of this world. I love Lyric Man. Thank you, Druzba. Very, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, John Smith. Yes. Well, hey, it's a compliment. Are there any female marketed fragrances that you wear as a man? Oh yes, I mean Tom Ford Black Orchid Eau de Parfum, outstanding fragrance. I don't have this fragrance, but I tend to purchase it in the near future. Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum, wonderful scent as well. I have also I have another one. Now I'm forgetting the name, but it's also marketed towards women. Yes, overall, I don't have any problem to wear fragrances marked towards women because they are all unisex. It's all about marketing. Of course, there are some fragrances that may lean there have a very pretty floral, soapy sweetness in there that will might you think that it's very feminine, and there are fragrances that I don't see myself wearing it because I think they are too feminine for me. But nonetheless, I wear feminine or perfume marketed towards women, so no problem in there. J'ai parlé. Oh, it's J'ai parlé. Okay, never heard about it. Yes, Shalimar Mitoko. Exactly. Thank you, Drugba. Yes, exactly. Yes, I was forgetting about those ones. Shalimar Eau de Parfum, Mitsuko Eau de Parfum. Yeah, exactly. Love Epic and Journey, man. I have Journey, love that fragrance. I don't have Epic yet, but it's on my wish list since forever. One of the best spicy masculine fragrances out there, and I have yet to add to my collection actually. Are are there any future perfume trends or developments you are hoping for? Quite honestly, I don't see the light. I think we will be stuck, at least for this year. I think we'll be stuck in the blue trend still. Maybe we can get here and there some woods or some more woody, no, dark woody notes or accords, but I think we are really doomed at least for this year in the aquatic, more blue trend. I think it's will be a thing for this year. We will see. What I would love to see, blue trend out of the market. It's already enough. I would love to see the return of the great releases in the designer side. I mean, for example, Bulgari pour homme soir. This fragrance, it's outstanding. It has tea, it has papyrus, it has sweetness in here. It's quite aromatic, slightly green, very soothing and relaxing, and yet it has some appeal, it has some sensuality in it, and it's so unique. I would love that designers would step up their game, would release unique fragrances like this one, for example. Um, but come on, let's see what Dior is doing to their Dior online. I think we are right now. We will be stuck in this mass appeal fragrances. that, well, will not add anything but their pockets. So I think there's that. Do you like Chanel exclusive like Cuir de Russie number? Um, Hello Black Monday. Yes, I like Cuir de Russie. I like Coromandel and I like Sycamore. These three are my favorites from Chanel. Bois d'Isier is also not bad, but overall, um, the only fragrance that I would really buy, it's Cuir de Russie. It's the only one that I would really purchase. Coromandel, although it's nice, it has this white chocolate with the patchouli, and it's quite unique. But the performance, it's non-existent on my skin at least. And for a patchouli scent, I want something with more body. Um, and I don't find that in Coromandel. And because for me, my favorite patchouli, it's Profumum Roma patchouli. Tsigadelic by Jovois, it's another one. So I see Coromandel as something is missing there for me. Sycamore, it's also a fantastic vetiver scent, but for that I already have Encre Noir à l'extrême, which for me it's perfect. It's a great replacement for a very small fraction of the price. So the only fragrance that I would really add, it's Cuir de Russie. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Maderas de Oriente Oscuro. I already heard about that, Maderas de Oriente Oscuro, but I never tried. Never tried that one. Santal Blush, I also had that one. I have that one actually. It's my favorite sandalwood. I love that spicy, creamy sandalwood. It has the dustiness of the sandalwood. It's wonderful. I love that one as well. Uh, Bezolez is very astute in his opinions. What about that bomb Azur? Now that now that I found from João, Azur got the regular and concentrate of Azur. Nothing like it. Azur like Costa Azurra from Tom Ford. I tried a sample of Ted Lapidus pour homme. At the end of the day, the dry down was awful. The dry down it was animalic with a plastic smell. I already heard divisive things of Ted Lapidus Parom. Some say it's one of the best masculine fragrances for a very affordable price. Others say that it's very synthetic, very daring, very challenging, and it's not appeal at all. I don't know. I already heard all type of opinions about that fragrance. You have to get your nose on Rose Arabian Almond, one of the best unisex fragrances ever. Rose Arabian Almond? Okay. Which brand it is? From which brand? I'm looking into classics and wanted to try Guerlain L'Heure Bleue. L'Heure Bleue for me was very tough because it really smells like old lady. That fragrance really smells like old lady. Very tough for me to wear actually. I much prefer Mituku as a wonderful Chypre scent. L'Heure Bleue it's tougher to pull off in my opinion. I love Chanel number 19. Reminds me of my favorite smell in the whole world, the smell of my daughter's hair. Oh, really? Okay, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Um, but yeah, Chanel number 19, Eau de Parfum, it's fantastic. My girlfriend hates it. She tried it on my skin. She smelled it and she's like, that's awful. I mean, please, that's just awful. Well, it's how it is, but still, I definitely will purchase that fragrance because, especially for the upcoming spring, will work perfectly. Have you tried I have that version actually. It's my favorite. The Eau Sauvage Parfum, the 2012, the version, 2012 version. Yes, I have that one. Love it. fantastic myrrh in there with a touch of bergamot and lots of vetiver. It's wonderful scent. It's a wonderful scent. Still, the new version, the 2017, it's not bad. I mean, it's lighter. You have more citruses, but yet it maintains the uniqueness. The DNA is there. You still get the myrrh, not very prominent, but yet is there. The new version, it's still good. I think it's the one of the few, if not the only reformulation that really it's not that bad. I think it's there's no need to go hunt the vintage formulation of Eau Sauvage Parfum. You will be good with the new one, and it's more versatile. To be honest, the new version. So I think you will be good. Did you not do a review of Azuri? No, I don't see what fragrance it is. What brand? From what brand that fragrance is? Because I just see Costa Azura. I don't think it's that one. So no, I'm not familiar with that one. Fragrance Journey, what's up, brother? Great seeing you here. Do you like any towel fragrances? Yes, I don't like all of them, but I think this one is a staple in every collection. LDDM, L'air du désert marocain. I also have Un Rose de Kandahar, which I already did a review a while ago. A fantastic fruity, green, woody rose scent. It's wonderful. I love that one. Lone Star, it's Lonesome Rider. Lone Star Memories, it's not very appealing. Doesn't do anything for me, to be honest. But Lonesome Rider, it's fantastic. It's a soapy leather scent, wonderful scent. Um, Au Coeur de Désert, it's also very good. Overall, Andy Tower has great offerings, but he also has his duds, for me at least. Weedian is Rose Arabian Almond. Oh, okay. Never heard about that fragrance. I already heard about Weedian, but never tried that one. I would love to see a paradigmatic shift in online fragrance culture from compliment seekers to personal enhancers. Do you agree? You might add mystery and diversity into our little world or sense. Yes, totally. Completely agree with that. I would love to see that, but I don't think that we will see that, at least in the more mainstream line. I don't see that coming in the near future because brands just want to sell. That's what we are doomed. Designer fragrance, and it's legit. I mean, what can we say about that? They are in this business. They want to profit. They want to have profit. So they just want to release the most appealing fragrance out there, and that's it. Um, Now, I would love to see more unique trends. I don't know, something out of the box, to be honest. And I totally agree with you, Martin. I'm looking at Molinar, Iliotrope, and in a note breakdown, looks like it could have a Pradalon vibe. I never tried Iliotrope by Molinar, but I can tell you that Molinar fragrances are fantastic, especially for the price. I tried Cuir. It's a soft but yet very leathery scent. I tried Vanille Patchouli, also really good, although it leans a bit more feminine, but it's a unisex scent. Um, and I tried another one from Molinar that now I don't remember, but it was not heliotrope. But overall, Molinar, oh, fig. Fig, it's also really good. A fantastic fig, green fig fragrance. I really like Molinar as a house. What's your take on the new Beau de Jour signature from Tom Ford? How does it compare to the original? I have yet to try the signature scents of Beau de Jour. I think they will be the same, to be honest. Ombre Leather was the same. Ombre Leather 16 and the new Ombre Leather, they are the same. So I think it will smell exactly the same with no reformulations in there. But I have to try that one, actually. I'm very curious. It is by S.A. Lauder, Azur. Oh, no, no. No, I didn't. I didn't review that one. Beau de Jour is awesome. One of the better barbershops I ever smelled. Better than Invasion Barbare. Have you smelled Moss Birches from Tom Ford? Now that's a killer barbershop. No, actually I didn't. I already heard about that one, but I never tried it. Have you tried Frank Boucle House? If so, how is it? I tried the only fragrance that I tried from that house. Oh well, actually, I tried two fragrances: tobacco, which is very similar to tobacco vanille, although it's a more affordable version of tobacco vanille, but it's very similar. And I also tried cocaine from Frank Bouclet from the another line, which for me very floral, very powdery. I did not enjoy that one. Premier Figuier by Artisan, it's nice. Artisan is another brand that I really need to explore more. Do you recommend selling decants of my collection to buy other fragrances? And if so, where to where do you sell decants? Well, actually, I don't sell decants, um, so I can't really advise you in that regard. But if I can recommend you selling decants, of course. I mean, if you want to profit a bit and if you want to sell and to take some advantages from your collection so you can buy other fragrances that you might enjoy a bit more, go for it, of course. But I'm not the right guy to tell you about decant thing business because I don't do decants. Gentleman Givenchy de Toilette, it's very flat. It's just another designer fragrance, in my opinion. Eau de Parfum is much better, in my take. Do you have any tips or advice to new fragrance reviewers in Fragcom? Um, well, it's not that I'm around for a long time, not even 2 years. I'm in YouTube actually, but some advices. Well, just do your thing. I mean, this is the most generic advice that I can give, but quite honestly, I mean, just do this for the passion. If you want to do business with YouTube, do it. I mean, it's you. You do you, of course. If you want to do business, do. But start YouTube, do YouTube with a passion, with passion for fragrances. And if you don't have the views, if you don't have the subscribers, just keep uploading. Keep uploading, keep sharing your passion, create a bond with the community, not just upload. I mean, comment people who will comment, respond and reply to people who will comment in your videos, reach out to other YouTubers, and just build your community because it's what this is. We are a community. So I think that might be the priority. Um, don't try to don't focus on views, on subscribers, because you will get them in the near future, in the long term, you will get them. Just focus on fragrances, sharing the passion. I think it's what it is, what it needs to be done. Pure Distance, I have here Pure Distance M, my favorite leather scent. Um, a fantastic spicy leathery scent. It's quite similar to Bellamy by Hermes, although I tend to prefer this one. But of course, like this is very expensive, so you will be fine with Bellamy by Hermes. It's a classic scent, very mature and sophisticated leather. It's wonderful. But overall, Pure Distance, it's a great house, although overpriced. I mean, these fragrances, this 100 ml bottle size will run for over 400 euros. So, yeah, quite overpriced to be honest. But great house, nevertheless. I think Facebook would be the place to buy decants. Yes, maybe. Yeah. Have you tried Siegement Privé? Yes, I did, Mike. Long time ago, I had that fragrance, but now I'm a bit tired of it. It's that boozy, leathery scent. Probably it's the best from CH Man by a mile shot. But nonetheless, I now I'm a bit tired of that scent because I had that fragrance. I finished a bottle, and now I'm just like, I think there are better boozy scents. I think there are better leather fragrances, so that's why I don't feel the need to repurchase it. But it's a great fragrance nonetheless. If you are searching for a nice, boozy, slightly sweet, leathery scent that will not project all that much, I think that's a great fragrance to try at least. Thoughts on Initio Parfums, please. Dark User, I'm not a big fan of Initio Parfums because their scent DNA are very similar with Parfum de Marly, and really there's nothing in there. I mean, for example, Wood for Greatness, there's no wood in there. That's much more similar to Baccarat Rouge 540 than having wood. Um, Rehab, very similar to Spice Bomb, and with a touch of tobacco vanille in there. Again, didn't do nothing for me. Side Effect, another fragrance that it tries to be dark, mysterious, but all the fragrances tend to go in that direction. But quite honestly, I think they are better, much better options out there, and I think they are very overpriced. So, what we have here more. What are the fragrances you are really excited about to wear this spring season? Anything you missed out last year? Well, actually, I just had this. I purchased this one during this month. Best discovery of this month, Bulgari Pour Homme Soir. I will wear this a lot from in the upcoming spring. Another fragrance, it's Narciso Rodriguez. For him, the Eau de Parfum, a wonderful musky floral scent with iris, a fantastic scent. And Narciso Rodriguez does musks like no other designer brand, in my opinion. Um, and what's more, Roseno Mateo 6, it's another fragrance that I will wear very much for the upcoming spring. It's their latest release. They released number 6 last year, and it has jasmine, has sandalwood, has musk. It's a fantastic scent. So yeah, quite a few fragrances actually. Un Jardin Méditerranée by Hermès, another one, a fantastic, natural smelling fig leaf. It's wonderful. There will never be a better barbershop than Invasion. Well, probably Mousse Illuminate. Oh yes, probably that one. Mousse Illuminate's wonderful. I have yet to purchase a full bottle, but what a fragrance! Such a unique barbershop scent. To new fragrance reviews, stop creating your own fragrances. That's a great advice. Aiden Bob is a damn good barbershop. Oh, okay. I bought my 100 ml Body Jour signature for 150. Oh, nice. Good deal. I think they are running for 180 if I'm not mistaken. It's so smooth and modern, the ultimate charming and alluring barbershop scent for people who generally dislike fougere scents. Oh, very curious. I have yet to try that one, Beau de Jour. I'm very curious. My favorite barbershop is, like Sergio, um, it's Invasion Barbare by NDC Parfum. I mean, nothing beats that. Maybe Mousse Illuminé can beat that, but other than that, I mean, Invasion Barbare, it's outstanding. Rive Gauche, it's also very good from Yves Saint Laurent, but I think it's discontinued now. But Invasion, it's out of this world. So yeah, but I'm very curious to try Beau du Jour. Yes, I also need to try 18 Bob. Never tried it. Have you purchased any fragrance, Dubois? No, actually, because again, their prices are out of this world. They are so overpriced that even hurts. The two only fragrances that I would buy eventually are Santal Complet, a fantastic sandalwood, quite linear, quite simple, but yet a fantastic sandalwood scent, and Sarah Noir. These two fragrances are the only ones that I think are worth having. But Sarah Noir, it's that price tag. It's wow, crazy. It's crazy. It's the most expensive fragrance I think so in their entire line. But it's a damn good oud fragrance. I have four fragrance super. Oh man, orgasmic. Okay, interesting. Have you tried Atelier Cologne, Atelier Orange Sanguine? If so, can you recommend it? Yes, I did, but although I tried it last year, I did. It's really, it smells like orange juice. It literally smells like orange juice. It really depends on you if you want to smell like orange juice. It's very realistic in that regard, but me personally, I would not buy it because for orange-based scents, I think Hermes does a fantastic job. I mean, you have the Eau Très Fraîche, the Terre d'Hermès Eau Très Fraîche. You have Eau d'Orange Vert. So I think Hermes does better orange fragrances. But well, if you find a good deal, why not? I mean, it's up to you. Although Hermes also has better performance than Atelier Cologne, so there's that as well. Overall, I would recommend you Hermes orange fragrances rather than Atelier Cologne. I'm trying to get more into rose. Déclaration d'un soir is in the mail, hoping it will be a nice rose that I can pull off. Any thoughts? I have that one. I had that one way like in 2016, but I ended up giving that to my dad. uh, Back then, I was not very into rose fragrances, and that had that soapy, aromatic facet with some spiciness, with that Declaration DNA with rose. It was not really for me at the time. Now I need to revisit it because now I love rose fragrances. So overall, it's up to you. If you love rose fragrances, I think you will enjoy Déclaration d'un soir. If you don't, if it's your first rose experience, maybe it will be a bit tricky. But well, it will be up to you. But nonetheless, give it a couple of more opportunities to appreciate, to try to appreciate it. Robin, Rob Zeroid has a reviewer on that one. Robin, love d'un soir. Yeah, it's a good one. Can you recommend a niche patchouli dominant scent with a supporting vanilla or amber? No. Oh yes, yes, I can. Profumum Roma patchouli. Although if you don't like psychedelic, maybe you will not enjoy patchouli. They are in the same vein. Although patchouli for me has more power, it's more earthy, but it also has some sweetness. Some sweetness. I'm sorry, from the amber. So it's damp, it's chocolatey, it's earthy, and it has the amber to sweeten things up a bit more. It's my favorite patchouli, Profumum Roma. It's fantastic. I'm definitely going to sample Invasion Barba. I never smelled it before. Oh, Martin, it's fantastic. If you love barbershop, that's a must try. That's a must try, hands down. Greetings, Ding. Oh my God, Iris Suave by Sultan Pasha is amazing. Has changed my view on Iris actually smells. Oh, okay. I never tried anything from Sultan Pasha, honestly. But in terms of iris, I mean, La Tessa by Mask Milano, it's one of the best iris that I tried so far. Vol de Nuit, I think it's Vol de Nuit by Guerlain. It's also outstanding. Outstanding. It's buttery. It has this buttery iris accord that it's to die for as well. Uh, what we have here more? I have I love Noir de Noir. Noir de Noir, it's outstanding. A fantastic date night scent, to be honest. Chocolate, rose, truffles. What there's no, like, you have everything to love that fragrance. One of my favorite chocolate rose combos, and also Atelier Cologne has one that goes in the same vein, which is Café Tuberosa. You have the cacao, you have the rose in there, you have the tuberose, but you have the coffee. Oh man, the coffee in Café Tuberosa, it's out of this world. But yes, Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, it's wonderful. I love that one as well. Giving your admiration for LDDM, would you love to see Lisbon or Portugal interpreted? By a remarkable. Oh, I would love to. Of course, I would. I would love to. I would love to see a perfume inspired by Lisbon or Portugal or another city from Portugal. Because quite honestly, I think Portugal has so much potential as a inspired fragrance related. I mean, you have everything in here. You have in the north with the mountains, with more nature. Then you have the south more focused in the beach, more tropical weather. And we have really everything to inspire a fragrance line. Even we have the islands, Madeira, Açores. Like it's wonderful. If I would create my own brand right now, I would quit YouTube and I would create my line based or inspired by Portugal, to be honest. Um, well, we have Bois de Portugal. Yes, true. We already have that one, but still, I think we can do more things. Uh, didn't really good. Rose, I can pull off with no problem. Oh yeah, Déclaration d'un soir, I think. Thoughts on Aquavitae Forte. Yeah, I have that one actually. It might lean a bit feminine because of the ylang ylang, but for me, I think it's the one of the very few fragrances with the ylang ylang that I can stand. Actually, I love it. Perfect for summer. Very sparkly, effervescent yet floral. It really feels that you are being touched by the sun. Honestly, I love Aquavitae Forte and great performance as well. 120 ml, great seeing you here. Do you like Guerlain Ambre Éternel? I like it, but not full bottle worthy for me. I was expecting a amber scent, and what I got was a leathery, like suede with iris that goes in the same vein of your online. And so I was a bit disappointed in that regard. So that's why I don't have that one in my collection and doesn't do really nothing for me. I mean, it's good. It smells good. It's a Guerlain, of course, but I was expecting something different, especially with the name Ambre Eternel. I was expecting some amber or ambergris, but you don't have any of those fragrances there. What you, at least for me, what I got was this suede with iris, with that DNA of Les Absolus d'Orient. They share a very similar DNA. So it was not my favorite. My favorite is Ensemble Mythique, Bois Mystérieux, Santal Royal, Musk Noble. Um, what more? Oh, and Cuirantons. Wow, finally, Guerlain has a fantastic, proper leather scent. Wonderful scent. Um, what we have here more? And as an aside, the Simpsons show tonight talked about the necessity of getting out of fiat currency and moving into digital. We are on the brink of a huge financial reset by Bitcoin or oh, okay. Well, Bitcoin has been around for a while now. I think that sounds like a great frag. Ambre Eternal, do you have it? I don't have it. Um, I don't have it, like I told you, because not full bottle worthy, in my opinion. Have you tried Uzi Spa? Yes, I did. Although I would, right now, I would just have Oud Palau by Diptyque. It's cheaper, it has more complexity, and the performance is better. So, and it's more daring. It's a bit more skanky. Also interested in MFK Oud. Oud will mood. Any thoughts? Oud will mood. Which one? Which one? Um, I was thinking of getting the clone from Alexandria to start off. Well, I think you can buy if you search and if you can find it. I think you will be better with a decant rather than the clone. But well, that's up to you, of course. But I don't know which one would you are referring to, Mike. I tried with Spa, really comparable to yes, exactly, yeah. But I would just go with Palau in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I made my wealth in Bitcoin. Oh, really? Okay. Damn it, I knew I should start it as well. João, do you like Australian fragrance brands like Goldfield and Banks and Fort Manley? I've been enjoying Pacific Rock Moss since the weather has gotten a little warmer. Um, to be honest, Goldfield and Banks, their fragrances are just a regular average fragrance that any designer can release. But that's just me. I am I can't say the same about Fort Manley. Such a unique fragrances. Fort Manley, again, Bartnikov, which is it's my favorite. Purple Hat, Mr. Purple Hat, Bartnikov, something like that. Amber Absolutely, which it's a good amber, but it's in the same vein of Amber Absolute, for example, or Ambra Aurea, but nonetheless, it's a good amber. You have the um, the gnome something gnome, which smells like grass. It has a fresh cut grass feel. But overall, oh, you have Maduro as well. Overall, fantastic house. I really could recommend you a lot of fragrances from their line. But Goldfield and Banks, not my thing, to be honest. I think in that regard, for example, Pacific Rock Moss, I prefer to wear other aquatic fragrances, like for example Costa Azurra by Tom Ford, or even Versace Mano Fresh. You know, I think there are better options. So, Goldfield and Banks, Oud Silk Mood. Um, Oud Silk Mood, I never tried, or I did, but it was a long time ago. I really don't remember how it smells, Mike. Yeah, it's wood silk mood. I have wood satin mood, which is fantastic, although you don't have much wood in there, if any. But it's a wonderful rose with vanilla scent. I love that one. Might be a bit challenging because it can lean a bit more feminine, and the performance it's nuclear. But wood silk mood, I need to revisit it, to be honest. I own some Bitcoin because I like anything potentially anti-fragile. However, the biggest protection against monetary crisis is emotional labor. People's skills are the most sought after in the industry. Yes, that's so true. Couldn't agree more with you, Martin. It's okay, Mike. Do you think Fragrantica is the heart of the fragrance community? Yes, I do. Although my favorite website as of now is Parfumo.com, where you have the souk section and you can find fantastic deals there. But yet, nonetheless, Fragrantica is the heart of the fragrance community. It's where all started. Although I don't know if which one came first, if it was Fragrantica or Base Notes. Base Notes, it's very old school. I mean, even their website, the way it's looking, like it's very old looking, last century, like 20th century look. I think they need to modernize it, and even for Rentic as well. That's why I think Parfumo right now, in terms of design, it's much more appealing. It's modern, sophisticated, even. It's easier to manage, to work with. So I think Parfumo right now it's the best website in terms of fragrances. But yes, definitely Fragrantica. It's the heart of the fragrance community. What's good, brother? Hello, Notice. What are your thoughts on Killian Gold Oud? Not a big fan of Killian overall. Um, from Killian, I really like a Sacred Wood. It's a fantastic milky sandalwood scent. And also, I would love to try the apple brandy and single malt, but I think they are way overpriced. Well, overall, by Killian, it's a overpriced brand. But Gold Oud, never tried it, so I can't really have an opinion about that fragrance. But as a brand, I'm not a big fan of by Killian. Oud Silk Mood is amazing. Okay, I need to revisit it. Um, Here it's Rose Oud. Oud Silk Mood, I don't think so. Is it not Oud Silk Mood has the papyrus in there? Hello, Wayne. Love wood set in mood. Just waiting for the temp to drop in Australia. Oh, okay. Well, here in Portugal, we are starting to get warmer and warmer. Even today, it was 23 degrees outside. It feels like spring, heading to summer even, and we are in February. So there's that. Um, Now will be time to release and to wear the more fresh fragrances here. But Wood Satin Mood, it's outstanding. Although you can wear whatever you want to wear, whenever you want to wear, but Wood Satin Mood, it's outstanding. Definitely. My wife just purchased Arabian Oud Aisel special edition for me. I think it's amazing. Have you tried it? No, I've yet to try that one. Arabian Oud. Have you tried Penhaligon's Cairo? Smells similar to Satin Mood, but more dry and dusty. No, actually, I did not try Cairo by Penhaligon's. Um, I have yet to discover more fragrances from Penhaligon's. I had Sartorial, but I also gave it to my dad because I really could not stand the metallic note. It's a good barbershop scent with a nice animalic honey note, but that metallic vibe, I don't do well with metallic notes overall. That's why I don't like, for example, Sylvan Mountain Water by Creed. The only fragrance that I have with a metallic vibe is Platinum Egoist by Chanel, eh, one of my favorites from the brand. But yes, Sartorial, for example, it's I don't really can't stand that metallic feel. But overall, I need to dive in more to Penhaligon's. Mike Nelson, which is your favorite rosewood fragrance? Please tell us, Mike. Do you ever wear 90s fragrances or older fragrances just for nostalgia? Yes, for example, Platinum Egoist. It's a very great example, actually, because Platinum Egoist for me, it smells like the 90s. 40 degrees. Ooh, definitely not good for ouds, but still, nonetheless, YOLO. Hashtag YOLO. Just go with a couple sprays of that skanky oud just to kill time. Hello, Allison. And 1 hour just flies, just like that. Amazing. Agree with Sartorial, too metallic. Remind me of Brute. Oh, okay. I didn't get that similarity, but okay, nice. Well thought. Well thought. I like Beau de Jour. It's similar, but softer and rounder. Oh, okay. Again, I need to try Beau de Jour ASAP. Uh, a lot of people are praising that fragrance, and it's good to see a designer brand doing things different. I mean, Tom Ford is very focused on fougères lately. Even Metallique, I was quite impressed because I was expecting something very feminine, but on my skin it's quite unisex. I could wear that. It was not a love at first sniff, but I think giving it some time, I think I will end up purchasing a full bottle from Metallique. But yes, I'm very curious to smell Beau de Jour by Tom Ford. What was your latest purchase, by the way? Latest discovery? What you want to try next? Tell me everything. Mm, what we have here more? Hello, P dot V dot. Well, that's a mouthful. But yeah, guys, I just got my nose on Boy from Chanel. Pretty amazing. Yes, it's good. I mean, again, it's good. It has that elegance from Chanel, that sophistication from Chanel. It's borderline barbershop, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember the scent. But I would not buy a full bottle again. The only one that I would buy full bottle from the Les Exclusifs from Chanel would be Cuir de Russie. It's the only one that I think it's really worth it, the full bottle. Trying to fall back in love with Interlude Man. Oh, it's so complex and can smell odd, but the dry down it's much less challenging. I love Interlude. Hey, I wear Interlude in the office. Um, I love that scent. I love Amouage overall. but Interlude, it's such a outstanding balsamic, resinous, incensey wood. It has wood in there with that oregano in the opening. It's fantastic. I love Interlude. Oh, by the way, talking about Amouage, latest gossips from Amouage. Now that you're mentioning Adepto Field, now that you're mentioning that, I saw in base notes, I don't know if you saw this, but about Amouage. Amouage will be releasing a new fragrance in April, and it will be their overture for woman. They released the overture for men, and it will be as well a Harrods exclusive. Then they will release, and this for me, I don't know if it's rumor or not, but they are planning to release a flanker of Interlude. Yeah, a Interlude. I don't know if it's intense or something like that, but it's a flanker of Interlude, and that will be in June, all this year. And then in September, October, they will release a new pair of fragrances for man and woman. So we'll see. I think yes, yeah, intense interlude, intense. Yes, I don't know how it will be, if it's intense or not, but definitely it's a flanker of interlude. When I see niche fragrances with niche brands releasing flankers, mm, I'm always very skeptical, and I really don't like when I see niche brands releasing flankers. But well, that's just me. But yeah, and what was because I knew what the fragrance was, the new pair. Now I don't remember. But yes, well, I saw these rumors on base notes. I don't know how far they are true or not. My favorite amouage, I have it right here actually. It's Jubilation 25. It's outstanding. Blackberry, myrrh, wood. It has also frankincense in here, labdanum. It's opulent. It smells regal. I love this one. Can be a bit linear. Considering the note breakdown, I think this is a bit linear, but this for me it's so complex and bold, and again regal. My favorite from Amouage, it's Jubilation 25. What we have here, opinion on Chanel is exclusive. Again, they are all um, pretty smelling, very sophisticated, elegant, but to be honest, when I want an exclusive or when I want a very expensive scent, I don't want to wear just sophisticated, elegant fragrances. I want fragrances that will challenge me as well, more bold, more daring, more avant-garde. Chanel is a bit safe in that regard. But nonetheless, my favorite, or at least the only one that I would consider purchase, is Cuir de Russie. Coromanel is also nice. Sycamore also pretty nice. These three are my top three from Chanel. But the only fragrance that I would consider buying a full bottle from Les Exclusives would be Cuir de Russie. Interlude of Fresh for the beach. That would be interesting. Yeah, Mina. I mean, first of all, I don't think Interlude needs a flanker to start. Um, so I don't know how they will manage that. Um, but yes, not very I'm not very excited, to be honest, in that regard. Hello, Cole. Great seeing you here. Have you tried Habanita? Oh, I just picked up Jubilation 25, my absolute fave, and first niche purchase. Wow, first niche purchase. It's Amouage Jubilation 25. Congrats, man. I mean, it's quite challenging, especially if you are discovering the niche world and you are already starting with Jubilation. Like, okay, we have taste in here. Nice. Can be a bit daring, so that's pretty impressive. But about Amanita, no, never tried it. I already heard about it, but never tried Amanita. But yeah, we will see the how Amouage will go. Amouage is one of my favorite niche brands actually, and I'm very curious to see how it will be without Christopher. Um, we'll see how it will go. I tried to like Lyric Man, but my wife says it smells like soap. I can see that it has that powdery soapy effect. With it has bergamot in there. The rose also has soapy quality, so I see that. But I think it's a very full-on rose, very masculine, quite musky as well. But she didn't have a problem with black to black, black to black from Mancera or back to black from Killian. Oh, but nonetheless, like those are very different fragrances. Black to black or back to black, it's completely different from lyric. Oh, from Mancera. Okay, uh, completely different nonetheless from lyric man by Amouage. Much more daring, I think, in my opinion. What releases you want to see next? Yes, Danielle, that was me. And I have here the costume. I'm looking at him. But yes, I was celebrating Carnival in Torres Vedras, which is a location here in Lisbon, in the north of Lisbon. It's Carnival time, so I was celebrating it as a policeman. This year was as a policeman. That's true. And my scent of the night was Bulgari Man in Black. And actually, I received very good feedback, quite honestly. Surprisingly, even. Mancera Black to Black is very rosy and dried on like really, but less soapy. Really, I don't get very that resemblance, but okay. For me, it was a bit more, more sweet and more resinous, even. Definitely more daring than Lyric Man. I think Lyric Man it's easier to pull off. Is Aventus still worth the purchase in 2020? Or should I stick with my Club de Nuit Intense? It's really up to you. For example, I have 200 plus fragrances and I don't have Aventus. I don't feel the need to have it. In that regard, I have Hachivat by Nishane. They are not that similar. The only similarity that they have is the pineapple, but Nishane it's much more creamy. It also it's a bit louder, and while Aventus it's a bit more woody, more smoky, more citrusy even. Um, it's really up to you if you want to purchase Aventus or not. For me, I would say not. It's not worth it, in my opinion. You have so many fragrances that are resembling to Aventus. Even Mont Blanc Explorer, it's similar to Aventus. I mean, you have so many fragrances similar to that Aventus DNA that I think it's not worth having anymore. I thought I dreamed it. No, you didn't. That really happened. Yes, it was a fantastic time. It was awesome. I love to celebrate Carnival. It's one of my favorite seasons of the year when I go with my friends, just dressed up as whatever, and just go and have some good time. Amouage was also my first niche as well in purchase. Jubilation 25, Beach Hut Man, Goldman. Goldman, it's so good, very underrated, very daring, but yet so good. And Journeyman, the same. And the same day, Journeyman being my favorite. Journeyman, it's outstanding with leather. It has frankincense in there. I think it was the last Amouage to have frankincense because the newer releases are even more appealing. Um, you have Beached Man, which doesn't have any frankincense in there. The new one, you have Imitation, which I think I need to revisit it because it didn't do nothing for me as I'm Wash fan. I was expecting something with more daring, more unique, more complex. Um, but I didn't get any frankincense in there. And now you have the last year's release, Portrayal Man, if I'm not mistaken, which for me I think it was probably the worst release of Amouage that I tried. No community is better than the Frag com. There's no trolls and everyone's always friendly. It's the best. Cole, I would not be so sure. You have some trolls here and there in the fragrance community, but maybe not as much as in other communities, but still you have them, especially on Facebook groups. But nonetheless, it's a fantastic community. You always need to have a thick skin, and you always need to consider that this is a highly subjective um, hobby. Fragrances are very subjective, so I might enjoy one fragrance that you might hate, and vice versa. So we just need to accept that. Officer João would love to see that picture. Oh well. Now I don't have. I don't. Well, actually, no. It's not the costume. I was looking at something else. No, it's not. It's similar, but it's not. But it's on my Instagram. I published in my Insta story. I don't know if it's still available. But it's there, giving everything. Party all along. Sambando. I got a strong similarity between Lyric Man and Liston. Garland's Liston for a woman. It was written. Oh, really? Okay, I never tried Liston, Garland for woman, so I can't say if they are similar or not, but that's interesting. Quite interesting. I prefer the pineapple, or maybe I should try Ashivat. Ashivat, it's really worth a try. Definitely. It's much more fruity. The pineapple is there. It's creamy. It has some woody touch in there. It's fantastic. I love Hachivat, actually. Thinking of purchasing Tiziana Terenzi Laudano Nero. Have you tried it? Yes, I have it. It's my favorite from Tiziana Terenzi, actually. That cognac note, it's out of this world. It shares some similarities with Black Afgano by Nasomato, but I prefer Laudano Nero because it's more resinous. Um, you, it, I feel that Black Afgano it's drier, and Ladano Nero it's boozy, where Black Afgano it's not. It's boozy, it's resinous, has wood. You have frankincense in there. It's very dark, complex, mysterious, sensual. It's fantastic. I love Lodano Nero. My second favorite from Tiziana Trends is Ursa, which shares some similarities with Straight to Heaven from Killian, but Ursa has a more prominent patchouli note, much more boozy even. So that's why I love Ursa as well. The other fragrance that I love from Tiziana Trends is Al Contrario, a fantastic gourmand scent. It's caramel, caramel in a bottle. There is Serapio Silva, unfortunately. However, over the Fracron, over Fracron like a black cloud. Yes, Serapio, very interesting man. Definitely. Could you recommend a great Neroli fragrance? Neroli, not my not my favorite note at all. But quite honestly, quite honestly, a great neroli fragrance. It's from Al Haramain Neroli Canvas, which shares. It's similar to Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford, but I actually prefer Al Haramain because it's rounded. It's rounder. Doesn't have that um, powdery baby powder feel that usually I get from Neroli. And Al Haramain Neroli canvas, it's actually very smooth, it's rounded, it's fantastic. It's the only Neroli fragrance that I really can recommend because it's the only one that I really wear. Other than that, I'm not a big fan of Neroli. I never came across a troll. I'm not on Facebook, so maybe that's why. Oh yeah, makes sense, Cole. If you start to join some Facebook fragrance groups, you will see what we are talking about. You know, speaking of trolls, the fact you only want one bottle from Chanel is exclusive means I'm going to unsub now. Yes, exactly. That happens. That happens a lot. Golden Neroli, it's very nice Neroli as well. You're welcome, Mike. If you have to choose between keeping your 10 favorite fragrances and ditch the rest, what would you decide and ditch the rest, or vice versa? What would you decide to do? Neroli is not my favorite either. I don't like Oud, Oud Noir by Versace has Neroli. I didn't knew that. Surge of Neo probably pleases Neroli lovers quite a lot. Oh, okay. Neo has, but actually Neo. is the one that I can bear it. It's not very prominent, at least on my skin. I get more the bergamot right in the opening. The soapy quality, that powdery quality that from the roll, it's way in the back. So that's why for me it's not very challenging. But yes, Neo has a roller actually, but it's quite pleasant. But Martin, if you had to choose between keeping your 10 favorite and ditch the rest, or ditch my okay, yeah, if I would ditch my 10 favorite fragrances and keep the rest, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. But I think I will keep my 10 fragrances. I mean, I will keep my 10. Honestly, if I love 10 fragrances, I don't know which one they would be, honestly, right now. But definitely I would keep 10 fragrances. And actually, tomorrow I will upload a video talking about my top 10 most influential niche fragrances during my fragrance journey. The fragrances that influenced my tastes, that made me discover niche perfumery in the first place. So stay tuned for that. Do you like Wood for Greatness? No, I don't. For me, it's very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. Has that sweetness with that latex feel. Not a big fan of Wood for Greatness. Doesn't have any oud in it in the first place, so not a big fan of Wood for Greatness. Very overpriced for what it is, in my opinion, of course. What we have here more. I'm, I'm already looking forward to that top 10. Oh, yes, Martin, stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoy it. Have you tried any fragrance, any from the house of Ajmal? From Ajmal, from Ajmal. Good question. I don't think so, or already did. Well, definitely. If I did, I don't remember. Um, I really don't remember if I already did or not. I think I did, but I don't remember from Ajmal. Mm, Ajmal. No, I think Ajmal. It's not that fragrance, that niche brand whose bottles have like a star. The cap, it's like a star. Maybe it's not that one. Is that Ajmal? No. Your thoughts on Tom Ford Woodwood Intense? Very different from Woodwood, to be honest. Very different. But it's a solid fragrance. If you're looking for a woody, dark woody fragrance, I think Woodwood Intense is a great fragrance to try at least. But it's a bit overpriced. Honestly, I think you can find better woodsy fragrances out there. Um, Overall, it's very different. If you love Woodwood and if you are expecting something Woodwood with more intensity, with sh- keeping the DNA but being more intense. No, it's not that. It's more woody. Doesn't it's very it, for me at least it's very different from Woodwood. Could be a totally different fragrance, but it's a nice dark woody fragrance nonetheless. Do you pick out a small number of your fragrances to wear for each season, or choose one from your entire collection? Um, Do you pick out a small number of your fragrances? No, I just choose one from my entire collection. I mean, usually I just wear, for example, I have my summer fragrances, let's say. Usually I tend to wear more of those fragrances, but that doesn't mean that there will be one day that I just want to wear, I don't know, maybe I will wear Jubilation 25, for example, or other, or L'aide de Zé Moroccan, like, or other fragrances that are more heavy, more dark. I can wear them as well during the warmer days and nights. So yeah, it's really depends on my mood and what I want to use. But usually, yes, I have my summer fragrances where I will rotate more. But then you have more dark, more complex fragrances that, well, when I want to wear them, so I will wear them no matter what. I love Woodwood. I was just going to make a comment about it. Oh, okay. Man, a Woodwood, it's fantastic. I really like Woodwood. I know you like Maison Margiela by the fireplace. I do try the Jazz Club. Looks like it's a summer fragrance or spring because it's too light fragrance. Is by the fireplace light fragrance or beast? By the fireplace, no, it's a more winter, more fall type of scent rather than a summer scent. Because it's very cozy, it's warm, it's woody. It has even a gourmand facet with the chestnut, so with a roasted chestnut actually. So I think it's proper. It will wear. You will wear it better during the colder days rather than the warmer days. But well, you can wear whatever you can wear, whatever you want. So but just as a side note, yes, in answering your question, by the fireplace, it's better for the colder weather than warmer weather. In terms of performance, it's not that big actually. It sets close to your skin, but the longevity will. It's very good. I mean, it will last you for a very long time, but overall, it suits better in the colder weather. I wore one spray of Woodwood while on vacation, smell it on my collar a week later while unpacking. Really? I wish I would have that performance on Woodwood. Um, Woodwood for me, I always need to go 4 or 5 sprays. And yes, it will last me for the whole day or the whole night, but I need to go heavy on the spray. What do you say about Noir de Noir versus Rose Arabi? Um, very different. Noir de Noir, it's a more romantic sense, I feel. It's more sensual. It's even more mysterious. While Rosa Rabi, for me, it's goes in the direction of More Than Words by Sergov. I think Rosa Rabi, it's louder. It has that jammy rose with oud. It's very good, but they are different from each other, like Noir de Noir and Rosa Rabi. I don't know if you want one. It really depends on your taste. I feel that Noir de Noir it's suited for date night situations, more close encounter events, more intimate events. While Rose Arabi it's more formal, maybe if you want to stand out a bit more, it's Rose Arabi is the way to go. It really depends on you. Rose Arabi it also has a more prominent rose note, so it really depends on your taste and what are you looking for. Noir de Noir has the chocolate, has the truffles. So again, it has that romantic side that Rose d'Arabie doesn't have, in my opinion. So it really depends on what you want. You take your girlfriend to one of the best dining spots in Lisbon. Only of you can put on a fragrance. Only one of you can put on a fragrance. Which of you will enter the venue unscented? Oh, it's my girlfriend. Hands down. I mean, seriously, me without fragrance? Not a chance. No, but seriously, like, she's not very into fragrances. Well, actually, I'm trying to make her enjoy and to have more fragrances. But she's not very into fragrances. Like, she can be days without wearing a fragrance, to be honest. So, um, for me, that's impossible. A day without a fragrance, it's being naked. So no, it would be her definitely. But if we would share a fragrance in that moment, it will be Grand Soir by Maison Francis Courtin. It's one of her favorites. This one and Tobacco Vanille, it's two of her all-time favorites. So yeah, we wear this a lot, both of us. Grand Soir by Maison Francis Courtin. It's a perfect romantic scent. Have you tried anything by Echo? Yes, I did. And actually, in terms of I'm missing the word, concept. In terms of concept, it's very well put together. You have because it's a focus on addictions. Am I right? You have the smoke, which is it's related to cigarettes, smoking. It's related to cigarettes, and it's very well put together overall as a fragrance brands and their fragrances. It's very good actually. The smoke was really good. They have one that has coffee, which is also quite nice. So overall, like Acro, well, really nice put together. Hello, Timothy. Have you tried Betito Dali? Yes, I did. Not my favorite from Profumum Roma, because it's very flat on my skin. It's sweet, airy, citrusy. Nah, it doesn't really add anything to me. Profumum Roma usually have a great performance. They really are intoxicating. The quality is outstanding, but Batito Dali is very flat, sets very close to my skin. So yeah, not my favorite from the brand. I prefer other like Aqua Viva, Aqua di Sale, even Aqua Zucchero. I don't have it, but it's quite nice as well. Ignusa, and you name it. Oh yes, these are the fragrances that I could recommend you. Um, Ambra Aurea, Patchouli, Fiore d'Ambra, Amante, which is from their Note di Profumo line. Um, yes, these are the fragrances that I would recommend, hands down. Do you like Al Haramain Oud Noir? Never tried that one, Mike. I never tried that one, Oud Noir, from Al Haramain. But Al Haramain fragrances are very good. I mean, their quality, it's quite nice. Have you tried anything from Rogue Perfumery? I always confusing. It's Mousse Illuminate from Rogue or Vogue. Because I love Mousse Illuminate. But I don't know if it's from Rogue or Vogue. Favorite by Killian fragrance? Again, by Killian, it's not my favorite house overall. It's actually one of my least favorites. But I would say Sacred Wood as my favorite Killian. What is one of your favorite and least favorite notes? One of my favorite notes, ambers, love vanillas, of course, as well. And least favorite notes, neroli, one, ylang ylang, can't do ylang ylang. Um, yes, neroli and ylang ylang are definitely my top two. Very tough for me to pull out neroli and ylang ylang centered fragrances. I love tobacco vanille. Plus, the natural scent of a woman is usually therapeutically appealing anyway. Yes, it is. Actually, it is. Tobacco vanille and Consoir are two 10 cents. That will always be part. Oh, really? I knew that you have also a fantastic taste, Martin. Yes, these two fragrances are outstanding. Also, will be mentioned in them in my top 10 that I will be upload tomorrow. Um, f- Stefan is asking, what are your top three tobacco scents for night out? Well, definitely this is one. Tobacco vanille, right here. Uh, Another one that I would suggest is Pure Van by Mugler. And another one could be, I mean, you can choose between Pure Van and Naxos because they are different, but their character is similar. They share some similarities at least. Um, but for a night out, I would say Pure Van, I would say Tobacco Vanille, and I would say what's the last one? I'm missing one fragrance. And I already did a top 10 tobacco scents, but now I'm blank. Um, mm, 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 I don't know. Um, Tea Habanero from Raniaje, no, but that's very, very daring. Too daring for a night out. Um, I know. Hors du Serré by Naomi Goodsir. A great honey with tobacco. It's very different from tobacco vanille, from um, Naxos, from Puravan, very different. So it's a fantastic scent. Naomi Goodsir, Hors du Serré. Hello, Tabres. Was passing by, see your view. Thought stop here and ask a quick question. Bolícia de Vitórias. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by first. And Bolícia de Vitórias Ardent. Never tried that one. I need to discover Bolícia de Vitórias. I tried Green Sapphire, which is really good. I mean, that price tag, it's out of this world. It's quite overpriced, but in terms of scent, it's quite good. But overall, as a house, I need to discover more. Botticelli de Vitorias. What is the most creative fragrance that I smelled? Actually, I was thinking to do a video about that. Creative fragrance. Well, Miracle of Roses is one by Miguel Mach, actually. Miracle of Roses. Even another fragrance that was created by Miguel Mach, um, and it was released by Sarah Baker Perfumes, Jungle Jezebel. Very creative. That banana with tuberose and also a lot of civet and castoreum. It's very animalic, but in the opening you have this banana bubble gum. Uh, it's really good. I mean, it's a great creative fragrance. Yeah, these two are the ones that come to my mind actually. But yeah, actually, I'm thinking to upload a video about the best or the most creative fragrances that I tried so far. Oh, Blue Sapphire. Okay, nice. I think it's sweeter than Malve Noir. Oh, Red Tobacco. Yes, from Manset. It's another one. Great. It's another good tobacco scent. Oh, you're welcome, Stefan. Serjov Ibatia is a tobacco scent. I don't know because I never tried that one. I think it's one of the few Serjovs that I didn't try. Well, that one and also Italica from the Casa Moratti line. I'm so curious to try that one because I'm a gourmand lover and I never tried Italica. But yes, that one I never tried all as well from Serjov. What price do you think it's the limit for a perfume? In the 200 euros, in my opinion. In maximum, I would say 220. I mean, 230 pushing. More than that, he needs to be like the masterpiece. But yes, my limit is 230 euros, and that's it. Either 100 ml or 50 ml, the price tag 230 or 235. That's my limit. More than that, it's already outrageous. Even 235 for perfume, if you think, well, it's already a lot. But well, that's my limit. So yeah, what we have here more. And yes, what are your most creative fragrance? What is the most creative fragrance that you tried so far? So you don't know any Bortnikov? No, I don't. And actually, from Bortnikov, I never tried any fragrance from that brand. Fragrance Mafia saying, I watch your review of Amouage Portrayal Man. Has your opinion changed, or do you like it more now? And well, no, I still think it's the one of the worst releases from Amouage. To be honest, it's that violet leaf there. It's not. It doesn't appeal to me at all. It's not. It doesn't feel like an Amouage. I mean, come on. This is Amouage. Jubilation 25. Interlude. Goldman. Journeyman. Epic Man. These are fragrances that define Amouage. Um, Portrayal Man. It's the take of Amouage being in the modern vintage feel, but it's not an Amouage. It doesn't feel like an Amouage. So no, it's still I still think I still have the same opinion of Portrayal Man. And if it shares similarities with Fahrenheit, no, I don't think so, to be honest. And actually I prefer Fahrenheit. I agree, I appreciate the art, but I don't want the price to put me off. I'm far from being a millionaire. Exactly, Danielle. Exactly. Like, um, over 230 euros, and already that price tag, it's already too much. But over that, oh, man, it's already too much. It's already asking for a kidney, for especially if it's just a flanker. I mean, for example, Uden overdose from Sergov. I love Sergov, but Uden overdose, I mean, it's probably the most mainstream, most designer-like smell that I tried from Sergov, honestly. And that price tag, it's outrageous. Have you tried Overture Man by Amos? Yes, I'm just like you, DS. I'm dying to smell it. That note breakdown, boozy, woody. I mean, I am dying to try that fragrance. But yeah, I have yet to try it. And they will release a woman's version in April, actually. And it will be also a Harrods exclusive. Interlude Man or Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, Interlude Man, Fahrenheit as well, yeah. Very creative. I definitely agree with you. Was Overture the Harrods exclusive? Yes, it was. It is still, Daniel. It still is, unfortunately. On Sommithique, yes, also forgetting that one. I think, I don't know if it's my favorite from Les Ludorian, but definitely was my gateway to discover that line. On Sommithique, for me, sorry, it has the best ambergris that I ever smelled so far. Um, but yes, fantastic creative sense. Overture, I'm just waiting that to stop being an exclusive sense. But yes, in April they will be releasing the woman's version, and then they will release a flanker of Interlude. So the rumors say. I don't know if it's true or not, but at least it's a rumor that Amouage will release a flanker from Interlude. I don't know. We will see. And then in September or October, they will be releasing a new pair of fragrances, which I knew which one they were, but now I can't remember. To be honest, it was interesting. At least I it really opened my curiosity. At least so, we will see. I will blind buy Overture if I see it anywhere. Me too, especially for a good price. I mean, not full retail, Jesus, but for a good price, at least a bit discounted. Yes, I will pull the trigger as well because that note breakdown for me, it's like blind buy worthy, hands down. Although I already saw people saying that it's not very boozy, it's not as boozy as they were expecting to be. So I don't know how it will be, but nonetheless, I'm very curious to try that one. Overall, I'm curious to see what will be the fate of Amouage now that Christopher Chong is out of Amouage. We'll see how they will direct Amouage as a brand. I'm just hoping that they still maintain their DNA and release more unique fragrances. We'll see. Are you Sporting Lisbon or Benfica, man? Benfica all day, every day, anytime. I mean, anywhere. Benfica, always. Have you tried sloth yet? No, I have not tried sloth. Curious to try. I have yet to try bee also from zoologist. Sebastian gave a fantastic review, a glowing review of bee. I like honey fragrances, so I'm very curious to try that one. Have you? Okay, what are your thoughts, DS? Do you like it? Do you love it? Or so so? It's okay. Oh, okay. Because I saw the review of Sebastian, I was like, and because we share similar tastes, so I was like, okay, this may be right on my alley. But okay, but I also heard very different opinions as well. That it's not that great, and maybe some say that it's too animalic, others saying that it's not a big deal. It's quite flat. I don't know, but nonetheless, I'm very curious to try. very opulent, but it's not deserving all the hype. Oh, okay. But the honey, it's very prominent. It's the most prominent note. It's creamy. It's animalic. Mm, it's neither. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to put my nose on that one. Interesting. Very interesting. It's very rich. Okay. Hmm. A rich honey scent. Well, my favorite honey scent, it's actually, and I recently bought that one from the house of Cartier, and it's L'Envol, the Eau de Parfum. What a fantastic scent. Oh honey, man. It's creamy, sweet, yet has some powdery notes in there. It's outstanding. I love that one. L'Envol by Cartier, it's such an alluring honey scent. Yes, I'm familiar with it. Nice and yes, I mean that honey accord. It's fantastic, fantastic. Well, guys, uh, Martin, what are your thoughts on Hojo perfumes? Is there any among those worth outrageous price tag? Honestly, no. Neither of them is worth the price tag. But that's just my opinion. They are good, but it's not that it's the most unique scent that you will ever smell. They are very inspired in Guerlain, actually, and they are very overpriced. I mean, you are paying more for the presentation than just the bottle, than just the scent inside. So no, they are not worth the price tag. Good fragrances. I'm not saying that they are not good fragrances, nonetheless, but I would not say that they are worth the price tag. Have you Have you thought about going to Set Explore in New York City in November? No, actually. Actually, I'm more inclined. I'm thinking to go to Aix-en-Provence. Actually, I don't know if I will go or not because now you have coronavirus in Italy, in the north of Italy. So I don't know how everything will be until April. Um, and I'm thinking to go at least to Cannes. At least this year. Would love to go to a fragrance event, but I don't think I will go to Saint Explore. I'm thinking to go more here to stay more here in Europe, like PT or Cannes, or then Aix-en, which I would love to go to Aix-en, but well, we will see. Uh, this news about the coronavirus in Italy was not great. Do you have any recommendations for discovery sets? Discovery sets. Well, actually, Pure Distance has a fantastic discovery set. Fort Manley. Um, Surjov, but it's a bit expensive to be honest. Although Surjov has great discovery sets, but it's a bit expensive. Um, what more? Uh, uh, um, well, actually, now I'm not thinking about other discovery sets. Oh, Kajal. Kajal also has a great discovery set. Kajal perfumes. Zoologist, yes. Zoologist, yes. Yes, he's right. Zoologist has also a fantastic discovery set. Best aquatic fragrances. Instant regret. Best aquatic, I would say Aqua, Purombal Bugatti, the original. Um, I would say Elixir Les Maravillos, Les Maravilles, or Elixir Marévi from Hermes. It's the blue bottle from Hermes, from this Marévi line. Um, what more? Versace Men Fresh, Dolce Gabbana Light Blue, Eau Intense. If you want a niche fragrance, for example, you have Acqua di Sale, my favorite, hands down, by Profumum Roma. It's my favorite aquatic. Bulgari Aquamarine. No, Bulgari Aqua, the original. I think for me it's the best aquatic of the range in my opinion, of course. Stefan is asking, are you thinking of creating your own fragrance like Jeremy, Redolescence, Fragmental, and so on? Uh, what notes would you put in if so? No, I'm not thinking about creating my own fragrance. I'm just right now, I just want to discover fragrances. I want to talk about fragrances. I want to talk with you about fragrances, and that's it. I'm not into creating my own fragrance, honestly. But if I would, it definitely had to be unique. Definitely had to be daring, bold, a bit more masculine, maybe. Um, Maybe with amber, with dark woody accords, not wood precisely, but dark wood accords, ambers. I mean, you name it. It had to be very complex, bold, daring, with some animalic nuances in there. Yes, that would be the type of scent that I would release. Just ordered a sample of Bulgari Prom Soir. Oh man, Robin, it's a fantastic scent. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, to be honest. Like, this is a wonderful tea scent with papyrus. Oh man, it's so addictive, even. It has some sensuality in here. It's fresh, it has some greenness also. I think it's perfect for the upcoming spring. Very underrated. Ever got the cheapy Nautica Voyage? No, I never tried Nautica Voyage, actually. If you could only keep one Nishane fragrance, which one would you retain? This one, this one right here, Fan Your Flames. Man, it's this one is the reason why I discovered. It's the reason why I love Nishane. Rum, coconut. It has the best coconut that I ever tried, actually. Tonka bean, tobacco. It's tropical meets oriental, done to perfection. It's my favorite from Nishane to this date. So yes, if I would have just one Nishane, it will be Fan Your Flames. I love it. I love boozy. I love tropical fragrances. I love tobacco fragrances. So, oh, actually, a great tobacco scent for a night out. It's supposed to be really good. Also, Tommy Bahama said Sail Saint Bart is a good tropical scent. Yes, I already heard about Tommy Bahama, but I never tried it again. Nautica Voyage. Oh, really? Okay, didn't knew about that. Maybe a Nautica Voyage review. Maybe who knows? Like it's very affordable, so yeah. Not it was not on my wish list to be honest, but well, I will check if there's some deals out there. Every Summer Serenade. Never tried that one. Yes, I never tried that one. I actually Imaginary Authors. I have yet to put my nose on them. Actually, I have yet to put my nose. Well, this expression is a bit funny, but yes, I have yet to try Imaginary Authors fragrances. $15. Yeah, I know, I'm aware of that. But I don't know if here in Portugal we still have Nautica Voyage out there or not. At least I never saw it in the perfume shop. To be honest, I never saw it here in Portugal. So I don't know, maybe Notino because we still have Notino, although it's far from being the same Notino. Like the prices are outrageous. So I don't know. I will search. Definitely, I will search for that. Although, yes, I'm very late to the hype of Nautica Voyage. Okay, guys, more 10 minutes, like it's almost 2 hours. We are almost 2 hours in here. Wow. More 10 minutes, and then I will wrap this thing up. You can buy it from Fragrance X. It used to be so cheap, I didn't have to pay it VAT on it. Oh, really? My only concern of Fragrance X, it's about the costumes. Um, about the taxes, the costume taxes, like, I don't know. That's my only concern. Although I already heard that maybe if I would purchase something under 150 euros, I will not pay customs. So I don't know about that. I need to check that. I tried Aqua Atlantic, but it's too sweet. Instant regret. A more oceanic scent. It's Bulgari Aqua Purom, the original. It's the original. If you want a deep ocean aquatic feel, the original is the one to go. Actually, it's really good. Tobacco fan here. Yeah, Nishan Inferno Flames is on my wish list. Not great fan of Ashivat. I do prefer Venta still. Oh, okay. I actually prefer Ashivat. And thinking about tobacco, Frank Bouclet. Tobacco by Frank Bouclet is very similar to Tobacco Vanille. It's a more affordable version of Tobacco Vanille. So if you love this one, you will love Tobacco by Frank Bouclet. Nishan Inferno Flames. I think it's a must try at least. If you love tobacco scents, I think Fenrir Flames it's fantastic. But it's much more than just a tobacco scent. You have rum, you have the coconut, like I already told. So it's much more than a tobacco scent, but you can feel the tobacco in there. The subreddit fragrances recommended Nautica Voyage and Aquamarine. That's why I asked. Oh, okay. Um, Aquamarine is good. Probably it's my second favorite from the line. But still, I would recommend Aqua, the original, because it's a bit more dense, it's a bit thicker, it's more body. You really feel that oceanic feel. Aquamarine, it's more light, it's lighter, it's more like you are in the swimming pool, you know. Where Aqua, it feels that you are in the deep blue ocean. Squid, yes, squid. I already tried squid actually, and I was really very impressed with squid. Would you ever consider a street sense type of video on the streets of Lisbon? Yes, definitely. I need to improve on my camera. I already have a microphone, but I need to improve on my camera definitely. So to do that, but yes, I want to do a more outdoors video reviews. I really appreciate you spending time with us and sharing all your thoughts. It means so much. Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much. It really means a lot that you are still here. So that's really important to me. Jeremy Fragrance, it's cringe. In the TikTok video, he is like, "Don't spray on skin, spray on clothes." I mean, Jeremy Fragrance. Honestly, like Jeremy Fragrance was the reason why I discovered this fragrance community in the first place. I was like, I will never forget. Back in 2016, um, out of nowhere, I was just like searching around. I was just on YouTube, just randomly, and out of nowhere, you know, those recommendations from YouTube, out of nowhere, Jeremy Fragrance showed up. Back in 2016, I was like, a guy talking about fragrances. What, I mean, yeah, I like fragrances. I have, like, I always had my three, four fragrances to rotate, but what there is to talk about fragrances that much. I clicked and I was like, okay, he was back then quite entertaining. Very not he had lots of knowledge. He was showing knowledge about fragrances, and I was like, okay, very interesting. Well, and after that, it's history. But right now, Jeremy, it's yeah. Since he created his own brand, he's not the same anymore. I don't know. He had a lot of cringe videos when he was crying because his cat passed away, and then there was this uh, thing, this history about um, it was a girl. It was about a girl that he was trying to flirt in Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and it was well, whatever. Nonetheless, like Jeremy right now, it's just I would not say a joke, but yeah, it's very cringy to watch him. But he has his own audience, and well, in the end, well, he's the most popular fragrance YouTuber. So, hey, power to them. Maybe together with another fragrance review, yes. And actually, Bernardo, he has been very quiet in the recent times. Didn't saw any recent upload from him, so I don't know. But yes, definitely, I would also love to do a video with Miguel Matos as well. And also, I want to collaborate more in YouTube, like live streams, for example. I would love to collaborate with Robert from Fragrance Journey 01 and other reviewers. So we'll see. Like, definitely, there's a lot of things to do. He's more about the ladies like this and the ladies like that. He's more about the what the ladies. Yes, but he always been like that. Although, like in the beginning, when I was following him, he was different because he was still showing us niche fragrances, different fragrances. more under the radar type of sense. And now he's just talking about the same old mainstream thing, just pushing the new releases, saying what the ladies like, and so on. Hey, it's his game. Oh, Fragrance Journey, he's still here. Great to see you here, brother. I was not aware that you was still here. Thank you for for staying here for all this time. Yes, I mean definitely we need to collaborate in the live stream. That would be awesome. Yep, I found him because he's the biggest. Yes, exactly. Like Jeremy Fragrance right now, he has what 1 million subscribers already, or almost. So I mean, it's his numbers. Thank you for your time and nice reviews. Oh, it's my pleasure, Stefan. I love your passion for fragrances. Love to listen to you. Good luck with your channel in the future. Thank you so much, Stefan. Thank you for your support. It really means a lot. And for the 20 people that are still watching this live stream for over 2 hours, I mean, guys, you are the best. Thank you so much for that. Um, what we have here more. But yes, guys, I think I will wrap this thing up. It's already late here in Portugal, almost 3 a.m. I need to take off my contact lens. Yes, I wear contact lens. Another did you know moment. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Definitely, I don't know if tomorrow I will do it again. Oh, thank you so much, Instead Regret. Uh, Again, my brother Robert. Thank you. Is Sebastian. Sebastian is my favorite reviewer right now. Like my favorite biggest, like the biggest reviewer right now, it's Sebastian, hands down. But then Robert Fragrance Journey, it's fantastic. The Etherealist smells like another fragrance reviewer. I mean, there are so many good, fantastic reviewers that, and they don't have the enough numbers of subscribers, but that doesn't matter because their passion, their knowledge, it's what really matters, and they are outstanding. They are fantastic. Guys, again, thank you so much. You are awesome. Your support means a lot to me, and see you tomorrow in a video that I will be uploading about my top 10 most influential niche fragrances during my fragrance journey. Shout outs to you, my brother, Fragrance Journey 01. Ciao, guys.